Um,
Hey, mics are on.
That's thanks, Mike.
for talk about the menorah, because I'm gonna say the Christmas tree lighting. I know it's early for the menorah, but we say it. The 16th.
I was going to bring it down. No, I thought it was that. You know what to do. It's fine. Look, Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday or dinner with Dale, which can't sit. I'm not sure. Yeah. I called.
Oh, Wednesday the 17th, sorry. Wednesday the 17th at 6:30. You might hang me.
Dinner goes, I gotta beg speaking here. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sitting with it. But I didn't go then. I didn't go. I booked it in July. Why would do something in advance and then come back? CP, how are you?
Chief, how are you?
What's up, Chief? I'm against the chief today.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
That's all. I got here. I don't know. Oh,
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the Township Council meeting Monday, November 24th, 2025. This meeting is now called to order.
All please rise. Councilwoman Havelitz, lead us in the pledge of allegiance, please.
States of America, into the republic which is one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, at this time, please read the public notice.
Take notice that adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with NJSA 10:4-8 and NJSA 10:4-10 as follows. The notice of the meeting was prominently posted on the bulletin board at the municipal building located at 225 Main Street, Little Falls, New Jersey on January 7th, 2025. A copy of the notice was sent to the North Jersey Herald and News and the Record on the same date. Additionally, a copy of the notice was filed in the office of the Township Clerk on said date. A link and a telephone number to join the meeting virtually can be accessed on the Township website at littlefallsnj.gov. Electronic provisions have been established for the public to participate during the public comment portion of the meeting.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. At this time, please call the roll.
Councilmember Patel?
Present.
Councilmember Murphy?
Present.
Councilmember Havlet?
Present.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Present.
Council President Scoba.
President, we're going to take the minutes each one at a time. Can I have a motion to approve minutes of October 20th, 2025?
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Murphy, second by Councilman Vanchery. Please call the roll for October 20th, 2025.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Havlet?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. Can I have a motion to approve minutes October 29th, 2025?
So moved.
Moved by Councilwoman Havelitz, second by Councilwoman Patel. Please call the roll.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Havlet?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of November 10th, 2025?
So-
Moved by Councilwoman Patel and second by Councilman Vanchery. Is that correct, Councilwoman?
Yes.
Please call the roll.
Councilmember Patel?
Abstain.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Havlet?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. Mayor Damiano, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Council President. This evening, before we get to the introduction of our two very winning teams and Lady Hornets here in Little Falls, I have a couple of updates that I'd like to provide everyone with. First, sorry for the lack of seats in the back. We're reupholstering the seats in here, and I know we're already tight to begin with, but thanks everyone for bearing with us and squeezing your way in here. We have some positive things happening around town, like this Saturday after Thanksgiving is our holiday light parade. So for those of you who may have seen it in the past, and for those of you that may not, it is a great event to attend. We have the holiday light parade starting at Passaic Valley High School. It is starting this year at 5 p.m. It used to start at 6. This year it'll be starting at 5. The parade will make its way down Main Street to Maple, down Patterson Ave, and its way into Woodland Park and then Totowa. So please feel free to get your seats along that route. Roads will be closed, and I mean fully closed, up to over an hour before the event. So make sure if you are looking to be somewhere within the parade route or the parade route area that you get there early. It does look like it's going to be cold, so please bundle up, put on some layers, and be ready to enjoy a couple hours worth of a holiday light parade. So that is Saturday. Thank you everyone for bearing with us with all of the paving that's been going on in town as well. We have a lot of work, and we've had a lot of work that's been done by New Jersey American Water over the past year. They are finally paving all of the work that was previously done. Fortunately, all of the paving and all of this work comes at no cost to us as taxpayers here in Little Falls. It is all fully funded by New Jersey American Water. So we appreciate everybody bearing with us as all of our roads are revitalized here in Little Falls. Wilmore Road is currently being milled again tomorrow. For those of you that are in the area, it was milled yesterday. It'll be milled tomorrow. Newest update from the contractor, and I provided notice to residents there. It will be paved on Wednesday. So we will have fresh roads for Thanksgiving. Finally, we have an update regarding a new flood board that Little Falls will be joining. We will be joining the Verona and Cedar Grove flood board, as well as with Woodland Park. Woodland Park and us will be the two new members to the Peckman River flood board. We have a regional flood board that was Little Falls, Totowa, Woodland Park, and we had dealt with Passaic River and Peckman River issues. The issue is Totowa was never really part of that conversation related to the Peckman, which a lot of the conversations were about. And it also neglected to include our upstream partners in Verona and Cedar Grove. So now by creating this 4-town flood board with Verona, Cedar Grove, us, and Woodland Park, the entirety and the whole length of the Peckman River will be able to have discussions with all of our upstream neighbors and the best ways to protect the Peckman River, whether it be bank stabilization, funding, and all sorts of engineering that's going to go into it. So we are happy that this evening, one of the items on the agenda is the ordinance in order to establish this four-town Peckman River Flood Board. So we're looking forward to being able to join them as we continue to do what we can here in town to help address the flooding issues. Finally, before we get to our two teams, because I'm sure at the conclusion of that, it's going to get a little hectic in here. I just want to wish everybody here a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Everybody enjoy a little bit of time off with friends and family, and hope everyone ends up very full on Thursday night. I know I will be. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone here. And now, without further ado, the reason why this council chambers is packed this evening, it is to recognize our 8U and 9U Lady Hornets who have had some tremendous seasons here in Little Falls. Let's hear it for them. And I'm going to start with our 8U Lady Hornets. That is coached by head coach Kristen Duffy. And I'm going to ask her to join me up here. And this year, the Lady Hornets 8U team made history, becoming the first ever 8U team to have an undefeated season. Let's hear it for that. From the first game, these young athletes showed heart, determination, and teamwork. And a very difficult page 2. Hold on. And all of that never wavered throughout the season. Their hard work and focus paid off, winning all but one game by mercy and capturing the Verona Great 8 League Championship. Finishing the season undefeated with a championship title was a testament to their passion and dedication. This group has set the bar high, and there's no doubt this Lady Hornets team will be one to watch in the years to come. Before I turn it over to our coach, Kristen Duffy, I want to say that both of these teams this year had quite an incredible season, and I want to wish both of you the absolute most amazing seasons in the years to come, and I know you guys are going to do awesome things. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Duffy so that she can call all of you up here.
Thank you, Mayor Damiano. I'm going to call up the girls now. Number 17, Michelina Belasco. Number 5, Angelina Butler. Number 32, Michaela Sestra. Number 33, Bella Dione. Number 7, Samantha Duffy. Number 33, Eleanor Hart. Number 26, Karina Gall. Number 4, Giada Anatelli. Number 9, Addison Oros. Number 20, Evie Thomas. And number 10, Nicolina Slavchev. And of course, I couldn't do this without my amazing coaching staff, so I'm going to bring them up. Christine Oros, Matt Sestra, Drew Thomas, and Rob Butler.
All right, come on, everybody, line up here. We'll get a photo. All right, now it's time for our 9U Lady Hornets with head coach Mike Tulo. Mike, can you join me up here? All right, the 9U girls team was formed in late August, and by the time their first practice came around, they showed great potential. The girls won their first game, tied their second, then had a tough loss in their third. The main thing was evident in this team was they never quit. From that loss on September 21st, they wound up never losing again, rattling off 7 straight wins with great pitching and hitting, along with stellar defensive plays, resulting in a championship. The championship game itself was super impressive because the girls won 25-14 against the team that gave them their only loss, Nutley. We're so proud of these girls and how hard they worked all season. Congratulations, girls.
All right, I'll call you up now. Great work, girls. Peyton Kavanaugh. Number 1, Brooke Wagner. Number 2, Emmeline Tulo. Number 3, Alessia Slavchev. Number 6, Olivia Suarez. Number 11, Aria Camacho. Number 13, Peyton Santiago. Number 15, Claire Alhomsi. Number 16, Olivia DiPadova. Number 22, Aria DeBono. Number 28, Aria DeRosa. And of course, my wonderful assistants, Jess Suarez, Mark DeBono, Rich DeRosa, come on up. Great teamwork.
Send them off.
Well, I have to say, as much as I always love having everybody here to give out medals to any sports team, something about the girls softball teams that really bring the energy in here, and the volume was way up tonight. So thank you guys for coming. You guys you're more than happy to stay for the rest of the meeting if you'd like, but if not, and you want to head home, it's a perfect time to do so. I want to thank you guys for coming this evening. Congratulations, girls. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Very cool.
Yeah. You don't have like it on a timer, like air conditioning stops at like. You know, the rule in the house is the heat doesn't go on till October 50. Oh, Thanksgiving. Wow, you're hardcore. Yeah, I tell everybody the heat. Yeah, That's what sweaters are. Thank, thank God my one daughter's away at college because she's the one that's always cold. My other one, she knows to put on blankets. Look, no heat. Right? Yeah, no. Figure. No.
We'll move on to council reports. Councilwoman Patel, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Council President. Just a few quick updates. We're still looking for residents to participate in our upcoming focus group for our rapid community health assessment. It's scheduled for Thursday, December 4th at 6:30. It's going to be at the Little Falls Civic Center and dinner will be served. It's open to all all Little Falls residents. So anyone interested can contact Jennifer Kidd at the Clifton Health Department at 973-470-5774. And then just a reminder for residents that are looking for updated health information, the health department website continues to weekly post the vector-borne surveillance reports and COVID-19 and respiratory illness activity reports. So those can be accessed at any point. That's all I have, Council President.
Thank you. Councilwoman Hablitz.
Thank you, Council President. I have a few library updates. The holiday season is upon us and the library is packed with events as usual. On December 3rd, our Passaic Valley Band will be playing some holiday classics at the library from 7 to 8 p.m. On the 6th, from 10 to 11 a.m., they're going to have a visit with Santa. So stop by the library from 10 to 11 a.m. for a hot chocolate, donuts, and a picture with Santa. No registration is needed. That day as well, they will have a family gingerbread house decorating contest from 11 to 12 p.m. They will supply the gingerbread houses and you can register on the library website. And then on the 7th, from 1 to 2 p.m., they will have a holiday concert with the New Jersey Chorus Society. And then that's it for library updates. We will have the tree lighting on December the 5th at Wilmore Park, beginning at 6 p.m. With our marketplace. We'll have performances from our Girl Scouts and our high school chorus, as well as, of course, a visit from Santa. It's always a great night. The police department is also collecting for their annual toy drive for St. Joe's Children's Hospital. So please bring an unwrapped toy for their drive. And lastly, we have our holiday decorating contest again, Light Up Little Falls. It's again going to take place where you can register at Community Pass. The voting will end on December 19th, but this year we have some added fun with a holiday trolley that will bring you around to see the lights on December 18th. We have two rides from one at 6 p.m. and one at 7 p.m., but registration is on Community Pass and is limited seating. There's only about 34 seats on each trolley. So definitely register at Community Pass. And just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of our residents and the mayor and fellow council members. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Vanchery.
Thanks, Council President. Also to, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. It's the busy time of the year, of course, with the holiday season, and congrats to the two girls teams, for being here tonight. I think, Mayor, we've honored so many kids over the years, and it's always great to see they continue to win. Just a few updates from me. Big thank you to Mr. Quattrone as well as Mr. Campbell from the DPW department. And we had a chance to connect last week just to go over some signage that we need to replace, add, as well as just mark off some spots based on some recent ordinances. I just appreciate the back and forth from both because they take the time to make sure this town looks great and appreciate all that they do. I know we talked about the holiday party, the holiday parade coming this Saturday. Just a reminder, there's going to be communications that are going to go out from the police department as well as the township. Make sure you check it so you're not complaining on Facebook. You didn't know about it. There's going to be signage all around town to remind people. It's a fun night. It's going to be a little chaos for an hour, hour and a half, but it's a great time. Everybody's going to smile, bundle up. And then one other event that's coming up, December 17th, we have the menorah lighting at 6:30 at Wilmore Road Park. So make sure you can come to that one as well. Council President, that's it for me tonight.
Thank you. Councilman Murphy.
Thank you, Council President. I'd also like to congratulate the Lady Hornets for their win and for being here with us tonight. On the committee front, we had a Domestic Violence Awareness Committee meeting on the 11th of this month. I'd like to thank Lieutenant Gilchrist for being in attendance. We're working alongside PD and the Jersey Battered Women's Service on establishing or trying to establish a divert team here in Little Falls, which is something that's new that really only one other town in Passaic County has, which is Hawthorne. And so on December 2nd, we'll be having a virtual meeting that JBWS will be hosting about information on training. It is a little long, the training, it's about 40 hours, but we're trying to get enough members to be trained to be able to have this team in our town to fit any need that we see fit. So if you're interested in learning about that or you're interested in joining the divert team, you can come to the meeting on the 2nd. You can shoot me an email. I'll send you the Zoom link and I'll get it out to you. On the calendar front, I would like to thank Tyler Presero from the rec department. He let us know that he had enough ads this year to, along with the savings from the township, basically have the whole calendar at no cost. And I actually think we're going to profit from it this year, which is awesome. He also let us know that he feels that it's going to be out sometime in January. So he's thinking more towards the end of the month, which is a lot earlier than we've had it out in the past. So I'd like to thank him for all his work on it. I know he put a lot of time and effort into it. So on the cost perspective and getting it out early, big kudos to him. Other than that, I just want to wish everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Councilman Murphy, you want to elaborate a little bit what that team is, what that team would be doing?
Yeah. So divert team basically is a team where if there is a domestic violence situation in the township that would be triggered. In years past, Passaic County did have that set up. But oftentimes the members would have to go to various townships, including Clifton, Patterson at 2:00 in the morning. Upon the county contracting with JBWS, we can establish one that's just specific to Little Falls, which we feel will be a lot more attainable to get members and training done so that if a situation does happen and there is a survivor or a victim, we will then have a line that gets established to reach out to that anonymous line that reaches out from a divert member to give them the resources, talk them through any legal advocacy, get them into a shelter, and basically be a line of support for them in a time where they really need it. And so if we could do that, it would be a home run for our residents and anybody that may be in need. So we're really looking to see if we can get that up and running.
Thank you, Councilman Murphy.
Problem.
Councilor, we just returned from the league, and one of the topics that was mainly talked about in Atlantic City was affordable housing. I don't think I ran into somebody that did not speak on that topic, that their township or their city was being affected. Do you have any updates on the lawsuit or where we stand with that?
So, yes, Council President. So as everybody's aware, there is an ongoing lawsuit that the township is a part of, what I've termed the Montvale litigation, because it was really commenced out of Montvale. This group, the purpose of this group was to seek legal avenues to get some relief from the affordable housing regulations. And I think it was important that the point of this group was not to avoid affordable housing or for there to deny that affordable housing should be provided in their various communities, just that the methodology by which the state was employing was inappropriate. If you remember this, the original way this was done was through something known as the Council on Affordable Housing, which was basically a state agency. That program had effectively been by Supreme Court order had been dissolved. And then we went through a prior round where the courts handled the affordable housing litigation by themselves, which was somewhere between a disaster and a catastrophe. Where we had lawsuit. In fact, there's still some lawsuits left over from the prior round still going on today. That prior round began in 2015. So we're now in 2025. So 10 years later, there are some towns still in various forms of litigation over the prior round. So the point of this round was to streamline the process by using something known as the program. It sounds like something out of Hollywood. But the program was basically a group of retired judges who were tasked with reviewing affordable housing obligations and determining whether or not the municipalities were meeting their obligation. If you remember, the numbers were set by the Department of Community Affairs way back, in October of last year. And ever since then, the whole point of the litigation has been to push back on the equity, those numbers, as well as the method by which the municipalities had to fight them. So while we've tried very hard over the past, not we, the main litigation group has tried very hard to fight back on these. Unfortunately, there hasn't been measurable success in the sense that we've been able to stop or at least pause the process. So that's why over the past several months, Cynthia, all along, you've passed resolutions. We've had a housing plan submitted and approved. So we had to do all those things because this was part of the process. But there are currently basically three aspects of the litigation still ongoing. One aspect is a state court appeal process that's going on right now. The trial court level did not agree with our position with regard to the constitutionality of the process. So that's now on appeal. There's a federal action that's going on, which also questions the federal aspects of the case in terms of equal protection and so on. And there's also a third action going on with regard to the Department of Housing regulations. This one is probably the craziest, but it is also it's also one which for some reason it's like catching smoke, because every time they've tried to win on this case, which is I feel as an attorney a winnable case, they've just simply Department of Housing has simply moved the goalpost. So they didn't have regulations. So this lawsuit said, well, you didn't do the regulations. You have to do the regulations. And then magically on the day that it was supposed to appear in court, the regulations came out. Then when they challenged the regulations because the regulations weren't done correctly, lo and behold, magically the regulations were done correctly. And everything is done under emergent powers of the governor, which is kind of funny because we've had 10 years to prepare for this. So how is it an emergency? But nevertheless, so in essence, it sometimes feels as if the whole system just kind of is working against us. However, that being said, that doesn't mean that Little Falls isn't doing their job. We are currently in compliance with the program. We've worked very hard. John Barry and I, and the administration have worked very hard, and the council as well, to make sure that Little Falls keeps its immunity from any sort of builder's remedy lawsuit. We have that immunity. And the next steps coming up, unless there is some change in litigation, is that in the next few months, I'm going to be coming to you with regard to certain ordinances to effectuate the housing plan. Unless the litigation tells us otherwise, that will be the next thing coming up to you sometime in January and February of next year because the deadline is, I believe, sometime in March. I forget the date, mid-March, something like that. So that's where we stand. The fight goes on, but unfortunately, while I think legally we have a very good position to stand on, I just don't think we've been very successful in the courts we've been in.
Thank you, Counselor, for that thorough update. We appreciate that. Chief?
Couple updates from the police department. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We're looking to put additional enforcement out on the road Wednesday night. It's be a big night where everybody goes out, everybody talk on Thursday. Just ask that everybody drive carefully, designated driver, or use Uber, the others. Toy drive, Councilwoman, you alluded to it. From now until December 15th, we're collecting toys for participating for St. Joseph's Children's Hospital. You can drop them off at the police headquarters, drop off unwrapped toys. We'll go ahead and deliver those at the disposition to the students. Happy to report that we again received the drive sober or get pulled over with pain, so 100 hours of enforcement. We're starting that December 5th, and that goes to January 1st of 2026. Busy day this weekend. We have the holiday parade. Expect local lane and road closure starting around 3 o'clock. You heard that right, around 3 o'clock. Parade starts at 5 p.m. So, get your shopping done earlier. It's going to impact hours down the road, East Main Street, all the way to Maple and the entirety of Patterson. So if you live in the area, look towards our social media for updates. But if you can get your shopping done early and just hump it down until the rest will be done. One more thing to report, happy to report AAA, again, Northeast AAA is awarding the local police department municipality for traffic safety enforcement in our traffic safety initiative. So I'm the dinner, and we've nominated Marion McCormick, one of our long-standing crossing guards. She's going to get a traffic safety hero award, which I will present here.
Thank you, Chief. We'll move on. Have a motion to open the meeting for agenda items only.
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Murphy, second by Councilman Vanchery. There's a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Madam Clerk?
To address the Township Council, may do so to the Council President. It is preferred if you give your name and address for the record. Comments are to be limited to 3 minutes. However, if appropriate, it may be granted additional time in the sole discretion of the Council President. Members of the public who have joined the meeting virtually and desire to provide comment shall raise their virtual hand in the Zoom application. The meeting moderator will cue the members of the public that wish to provide comment, and the Council President will recognize them in order. Members of the public who have joined the meeting by calling in must press *6 to mute and unmute themselves and *9 to raise their hand. Members of the public who have joined the meeting via the Zoom application must click the reactions icon and then the raise hand icon. Once the process is complete, we will return to the regular order of business.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I see no one in our chat that would like to speak to us. Is that correct? No one in our council chambers coming for us. Have a motion to close the public. Moved by Councilman Vanchery, second by Councilwoman Havelitz. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Have a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Moved by Councilwoman Patel,
Second,
second by Councilwoman Havelitz. This is a roll call for the consent agenda. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bell?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Havel?
yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. Madam Clerk, at this time, please read ordinance 1530.
Second reading and public hearing of ordinance number 1530, an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Little Falls in the County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, to amend Chapter 7 on street regulations, handicap parking of the Code of the Township of Little Falls.
Thank you. The public hearing on 1530 is now open. Does anyone wish to speak on 1530? Seeing no one, the public hearing is now closed on 1530. Can I have a motion to adopt 1530? Moved by Councilman Vanchery,
Second.
second by Councilwoman Havelitz. This is a roll call to adopt 1530. Call the roll.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Havel?
Yes,
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. At this time, Madam Clerk, 1532, please.
Second reading and public hearing of ordinance number 1532, an ordinance entitled Ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Little Falls in the County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending the Township Code, Chapter 71 fees.
The public hearing on 1532 is now open. Does anyone wish to speak on 1532? Seeing no one come before us, The public hearing on 1532 is now closed. Can I have a motion to adopt 1532?
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Murphy,
Second.
second by Councilwoman Hablitz. Please call the roll on 1532.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Howard?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes, Madam Clerk, 1533, please.
Second reading and public hearing of ordinance number 1533, an ordinance entitled Ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Little Falls and the County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, amending the Township Code, Chapter 71 fees.
Public hearing on 1533 is now open. Does anyone wish to speak on 1533? Seeing no one come before us on 1533, the public hearing is now closed. Have a motion to adopt 1533. Moved by Councilman Vanchery, second by Councilman Patel. Call the roll, please.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Howard?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes, Madam Clerk, 1534, please.
Introduction of ordinance number 1534, an ordinance entitled An Amending Ordinance of the Township Council of the Township of Little Falls in the County of Passaic, State of New Jersey, as amended and incorporated under Flood Control Board in Chapter 85 of the Code of the Township of Little Falls, with a second reading and public hearing scheduled for December 22nd, 2025.
Have a motion to introduce 1534.
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Patel,
Second.
second by Councilwoman Hablitz. Please call the roll on 1534.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Howard?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes, Madam Clerk, 1535, please.
Introduction of ordinance number 1535, an ordinance entitled, an ordinance accepting the deed right-of-way dedication from Oakwood Estates at Great Notch LLC to the Township of Little Falls, with a second reading and public hearing scheduled for December 22nd, 2025.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to introduce 1535?
So moved.
Moved by Councilwoman Patel,
Second.
second by Councilwoman Hablitz. Please call the roll to introduce 1535.
Councilmember Patel?
Yes.
Councilmember Murphy?
Yes.
Councilmember Howard?
Yes.
Councilmember Vanchery?
Yes.
Council President Scoba.
Yes. Mr. John, do you want to speak on 1535? You're good. Can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public for general matters? This is moved by Councilman Patel, second by Councilman Vanchery. There's a voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Madam Clerk.
Anyone wishing to address the Township Council may do so through the Council President. It is preferred if you give your name and address for the record. Comments are to be limited to 3 minutes. However, if appropriate, you may be granted additional time in the sole discretion of the Council President. Members of the public who have joined the meeting virtually and desire to provide comment shall raise your virtual hand in the Zoom application. The meeting moderator will cue the members of the public that wish to provide comment, and the Council President will recognize them in order. Members of the public who have joined the meeting by calling in must press *6 to mute and unmute themselves and *9 to raise their hand. Members of the public who have joined the meeting via the Zoom application must click the reactions icon and then the raise hand icon. Once the process is complete, we will return to the regular order of business.
Thank you. The floor is now open. Seeing no one wishing to come before us, can I have a motion to close the public comment?
So moved.
Moved by Councilman Murphy, second by Councilman Vanchery. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. I want to thank the entire staff for assisting me in putting this agenda together. Can I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
Moved by Councilwoman Patel, second by Councilman Vanchery. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? The meeting is now closed.